Allow me to show you something.
We talked in the previous module about how bids are used not only to set the contract, but also to give the partnership the information they need to make sure that it's the right contract. We should say at the start that the bids we describe here don't carry the same meanings for all partnerships. There are various standardized systems in common use, and most partnerships agree to use one of these, often with certain modifications. To find out more, make sure you take a look at the notes on bidding systems in the hints and tips section for this module on our website. When you open the bidding, you make a statement about your hand which you will often, but not always, refine with subsequent bids. In this module, we will start by looking at hands that are strong enough to open the bidding at the 1 level. Typically, those hands are in the 12 to 19 point range. When it's your turn to bid, and you have a hand in that 12 to 19 point range, you can think of the process of choosing the right opening bid as a decision tree with a series of questions leading you to the best choice. The first of these questions is my hand distribution balanced or unbalanced? What do we mean by that? Well, a balanced hand is one which contains no suit longer than 5 cards, no singleton or void, and at most 1 doubleton. As you can see, this means that most shapes are unbalanced, but the balanced shapes are among the most frequently dealt, so you'll have one almost half the time. When your hand is balanced, the next question you ask should be, is my point count within the 15 to 17 point range? If so, you have your opening bid with no need for further questions. You bid 1 no trump. An opening bid of 1 no trump indicates that you're holding a balanced hand with between 15 to 17 points. As we will see in Module 10, this information is extremely useful to your partner. If your hand is balanced but your point count is outside the 15 to 17 point 1 no trump range, you either have between 12 and 14 points or, on the other side, 18 or 19, then you'll need to make a suit bid instead. And the same is true if your hand is unbalanced. Again, you'll be bidding a suit. But which one? The answer depends, once again, on whether your holding is balanced or not. If your hand is not balanced, then you should bid your longest suit. Or if you have 2 suits of equal length, you should bid the higher ranking one. If your hand is balanced, your decision depends on whether you have a 5-card major suit. The system that you are learning is called 5-card majors because you have a useful agreement that if you open a major suit at the 1 level, you promise at least 5 cards in that suit. However, the same is not true when you open a minor suit, and this gives you the flexibility to find a suitable suit bid for every hand. Think of the number of cards you need to have to open a suit as decreasing with the suit rankings. So, for 1 heart and 1 spade, you need at least 5 cards in the suit you bid. For diamonds, you need at least 4 cards, but for Lodi clubs, you need just 2. So, if you have a balanced 5-3-3-2 shape with a 5-card major, bid 1 of that suit. If that is not the case and you have 4 diamonds, you bid 1 diamond. Otherwise, it's time for the frequently used 1 club bid. So, you now have a way to choose your bid for any regular opening hand. That is to say, those that are in the 12 to 19 point range. You'll find the decision tree on our website in the hints and tips section for this module, and while you're there, make sure to take the quiz to see how you do with some more examples before moving on to the next video, where we will look at opening with weaker, more distributional hands.